Hi all, welcome back to my channel. I have uploaded or I have recorded about 5 different episodes of my workout vlog. I hope it's not too boring. Sometimes it's really a challenge to try to record it properly, especially when I'm not using my own space. Videos that I've recorded in the commercial gym, yeah, I know, it's a bit, quality is a bit off, but anyway, I hope you get the idea if you have been watching my videos. If not, basically what I talk about a lot during the videos and all the notes that I give in my captions are basically more output than input. So what I really meant about output and input is that your output is your energy that you use. Your input are the food that you eat. Alright, so what you use and what you eat, what you put in. So when it comes to energy here, it basically means calories. But I don't want to talk about calories because that's too deep and too tedious for just normal lifestyle fitness people. But if you want to go ahead and learn and understand about calories, it's fine, go ahead. Just that I won't be talking about it so much here, and I don't actually consider myself qualified enough to talk. If you want to, I can probably think of someone else who can give you a bit of knowledge about it, about calories and calorie intake and how calories are being used in a more detailed version. Yeah, let me know if you want that. I have a few friends who are able to do that and they are more qualified to talk about that topic than myself. So moving on, today will be a Q&A video that I'm recording here. The reason for this video is that yes, I have done workout vlogs. You've seen how I work out, basically roughly how I do my workouts and how I plan my workouts. If you still don't get the gist of it, I will explain in one of the questions that I got. So when I was going along this fitness journey and helping other people in their weight loss journey, I have come across many different questions. So questions from my friends, questions from my clients, and even some questions from social media as well. So today I'm going to try to tackle about 5 to 6 questions. Alright, I hope this video will not end up too long and I hope you don't get bored about it. The first question is usually like, hey, what you do? What kind of exercises do you do? So if you've watched my vlog, my videos and all, you will know that I love weightlifting. I feel like weightlifting is the best, it's the easiest, and it's like, all in one. Alright, but I do understand that weightlifting is not for everyone. Okay, I will answer that and I will go more into detail that in the next few questions. So what is my fitness routine like? So basically I will try to remember the concept of more output than input. So I had the privilege to go and work out or to find a way to work out almost every day. In the first 4 weeks when I started my fitness routine, it was a bit hectic. Like I couldn't wake up, I had to rush through my workouts, I had to really squeeze in time. When I do my workout, I feel very lazy, I feel very sluggish. So the first 4 weeks was a lot of battle in that sense. But later on, I managed to get a momentum. It felt easy, like it was the first thing to do in the morning. And yes, I do prefer working out in the morning because it's something that I want to put my head in and really focus for that period of time during my workout. And then after that, I can move on with my day with something else without thinking about it. Yeah, and also it's always a bit more difficult for me whenever I go, okay, I'm gonna skip morning, I will do my exercise in the afternoon. It never happens. Okay, or when in the afternoon or in the evening I tend to rush through it or I tend to cut it short because just basically I wasn't focused. Like I'll be going on about my life and I had to stop and do my workout and focus. It's a bit tedious for me, so I prefer doing it in the morning. So what was my fitness routine like? I would make sure that I target every part of my body in terms of weightlifting or strengthening. So I will always mix weightlifting and body weights. Even for my clients, if any of my clients are watching this, you will know that I love teaching you and I love coaching you in a mixture. The reason for this is that you want to give variety to your body. You want to not let your body adapt to a certain exercise, because when it adapts, it becomes easy for your body, and in simple terms, when it becomes easy, you burn lesser calorie. That's all. I make sure I target everybody. I mix up weightlifting and body weight and cardio. So if you look into my videos, I hate cardio. I'm bad at cardio, but I just have to do it because that is to balance up the entire fitness routine. So every day, different body parts, try to vary out my type of cardio and try to vary out my weights. Okay, so what I did in the last 2 months, in about that 8 weeks time, I went consistently doing all the exercises and targeting my different body parts. And in the last week, I kind of took a bit of a rest. So that rest actually made me feel energized. And the rest doesn't mean that you don't do anything, although there were days where I don't do any exercise, but it's basically lower down your intensity and let your body recover. So it usually differs between individual. Some people need to take a rest after just 6 weeks. Some people need to take a rest maybe after 10 weeks. So you really need to go into a routine and be consistent and really work out and to test it out which works better for you. So this round I tested and I stopped. Actually, it's due to circumstances that I kind of took a rest last week, but yes, I still did the rest, lower my intensity. I did only like walks, jogs. I don't lift so heavy. I only went to gym like once or twice before the lockdown. So yes, we are in another lockdown now. But about 8 weeks in, I took a rest. I feel good. In fact, before this, when I constantly stress myself, stress my body into doing the exercise every day, I start feeling very bloated. And at one point I realized I got a bit tired, like my body don't want to move and doesn't feel like performing when I'm at the gym. So I took that week off and my belly's flat now. Okay, it's flatter, okay, it's not model flat, okay, but I don't intend to achieve that, because to be able to achieve that model looking flat tummy is not sustainable. I might do it to get it like for 1 day or 2, and then I'm not gonna bother anymore. Okay, but basically I just don't want the bulging tummy for my wedding. Alright, yes, it's flatter. My waist size has gone down a bit. I could wear my shorts that I couldn't wear just about 3 months ago. Basically toning up, and I feel stronger right now. Moving on to my second question here is, was there any special diet that I practice? Again, if you watch my video, I would say no. I don't practice any special diet or very specific diet. Firstly is because I'm not training to be an athlete, a physique athlete. You know, I'm not going for a bikini competition or anything like this. And I have a lot of time to go. Just a bit of explanation on that. My wedding is no longer in a month's time due to the recent lockdown. We have postponed it again, so I have more time. Alright, good and bad. The good part is, yes, I should take this time to look good, to work on my fitness journey. But the bad part is, yes, I have to wait again. So I have a lot of time, I have a long timeline, so I don't need to go or torture myself with a specific diet, strict diet, and to really cut and don't feel good. I don't do that, but I make sure every time I put something in, when I eat, I will be very conscious or very mindful of what I'm eating. A balanced diet, I don't add additional sugars. Besides the natural sugars in food, I don't have too much carbs. I'm not saying carbs is bad. Carbs is necessary in a balanced diet. So I just make sure that's enough in my daily diet. I be moderate, I'll be flexible with my meals, and I avoid processed food, not entirely, not 100%. If there's no need to eat and if there's a better choice of food, I will try not to take the processed food. And if that day I decided I feel like having some ice cream, I'll allow myself to have the ice cream, but I don't take a pint. I just take like probably a small bowl just to curb the craving. That's all, right? So be mindful about food. Make sure it's a balanced diet. Be mindful about carbs and sugar, and make sure your output is more than your input. That's all. In my third most asked question is that I don't like weightlifting. As I mentioned earlier, not everyone loves weightlifting like I do. If you don't like weightlifting and no one else can convince you that weightlifting is the best, okay, it's fine. Alright, there are other ways of exercises to help you lose weight. So you can always start with body weight exercises. Try it out. There's a lot of videos on YouTube that can guide you. In fact, if you are opting for body weight exercises just at home, you can look up for mat Pilates exercises on YouTube as well. So you can just follow and do that for about 30 minutes a day and you're done. Again, you can always start with that body weight. Secondly will be outdoor. Alright, it would be great to get some vitamin D under the sun in the morning or in the evening when you're done with your work, right? Just do some brisk walk, stairs climbing, go to the park, there's some stairs or some hill, you can just go up and down, or slow jog depending on how much you want to do. But the usual recommended is about 20 to 30 minutes, right? So you really sweat it out, you really try and push yourself. Or you can even start with some band exercises. So get elastic bands. The easiest to get is go on Decathlon. Alright, Decathlon has free delivery now. Alright, am I advertising? Okay, so I usually got my bands from there. Or if you can, you search for certain small businesses that actually sells these pretty bands that you like using. You know, whatever motivates you, right? Like for me, color of the bands doesn't matter, design of the bands doesn't matter, but for you, maybe you would like the fabric type, you know, with certain prints on it, you know, and then you see and you feel like, it's so nice, I feel like exercising, right? Find something that works for you, okay? So band exercises or even join classes. But during the lockdown, some or most of the classes are probably closed, so it's a bit difficult. But if you have access to any classes, join them. You can join some Pilates classes, some yoga classes, but if you just want to move and sweat out, then there's a lot. There's all the dance classes, Zumba, probably classes that has HIIT training, circuit training, alright, but HIIT and circuit training, most of the time they will have weights, but those kind of classes, you have a coach there, so probably they can coach you well in terms of form and how to use the weights. So back to the basic or the concept of more output than input. The next question, there's actually two questions here, but I'm going to put it together. It's very common. Alright, I get a lot of people asking me this same question over and over again. So the question is, I want to lose my tummy, or I want to make my tummy smaller, what do I do? I want to tone up my flabby arms, what do I do? Just so you know that when it comes to working out, losing weight or losing size, you can't choose a specific spot or a specific area to lose. Your body doesn't work that way. When you're exercising, when you're moving, you're using your entire body. You're using energy generally. You can't tell your body to go like, hey, just lose here. I just want to lose here. You can't do that unless you get it done in an aesthetic clinic, alright? So do not focus on only one part. So what if you can? Maybe one day some program comes up with, oh, you can lose only your arm, right? Okay, do you want to have thin and toned arms but a flabby tummy? I know I don't want. You can't, because your body works as a whole always, and your body burns calories generally, and it uses fats from any part of the body. And the way your body uses fats or burns the fats depend on your body, and it depends on your body type, your genetics, and the type of workout that you do. There is no way, there is no such thing as a focused part fat burn exercise. If you are just a lifestyle fitness enthusiast, a gym goer, right? You want your body to function as a whole, and you don't want to isolate, or you don't want to miss out muscle groups, because then you will cause muscle imbalance and you will have all the different problems of joint malalignment, muscle imbalance, tightness or spasm of muscles. There's a lot of things that can go in the list. So always try to work your body as a whole and don't focus on parts. When you work out the right way, when you make your entire body work and your body burns calories, it will use fats from every part of the body. But this is different in terms of stubborn fats. So you may say, if you have just gave birth and you have that loose skin in your tummy, right? So no matter what exercise you do, you will still have a bit of loose skin there. So that is, to some people, that may be just skin. To some people, there may be fat deposit inside. So those kind are known as stubborn fats that you cannot reduce it with exercise. So that you have to consult a doctor on it. But in terms of general fitness and general weight loss, do not focus on parts, because that doesn't work. Finally, there's one more. People always tell me, I got no time. How? I'm not like the other person. I don't have time like her. Or I don't have time like you. I even got this. You have your own gym. You can just go there and work out. No. I just want to answer this in a way that time is up to you to control. Your time, you control it. You plan it. The same goes for the saying, if you don't plan, then you plan to fail. Is that the right one? Okay, so basically, if you don't plan, there's definitely no success in that. So in terms of time, you just, need to plan. Okay, like for me, I mentioned before that I love doing my workout in the morning. I used to hate doing it in the morning. So you see, it's what works for you. Last time I would need to go to work early in the morning, so definitely working out in the morning is out of the question. So I will finish my work and let my mind be free of all the work stuff, and then I go to gym and then I really focus there and I end my day that way. But my routine has changed ever since I have my own business and I'm doing things on my own. So morning is the best for me now. So I wake up, I take my time, pack my things, have my coffee, and then I'll go to the gym for an hour, shower, and then in the next hour I'll start working until the day, and then I'll cook my meals at night. Yeah, so that's basically my routine. Yes, you may say that you work, like you start work in the morning and then by the time you come back it's night, you can't find time. Honestly, I can't advise you on that. If you do not take the initiative or the effort to actually try to slot in about 30 minutes of your day to do exercise. Rather than going on social media and scrolling through pictures and feeling bad about yourself, you could have taken the half an hour before your shower time to just do some bodyweight exercises. I just want to say that there is no way that you cannot find time to do something that you think is important or it will benefit your life. So when you say you can't find time to do exercise, so what is your priority in terms of exercise? Yeah, how important is exercise to you? If exercise is not that important to you and you are fine with how you look and your size, then don't complain about it because you have chosen that and just be happy about it. The last one I have here is, this is coming from a lot of my clients, is back pain. Okay, I have back pain. I'm afraid to do exercise. I don't know what to do or what exercise can I do. Back pain, there are many causes of back pain and types of back pain, and the definition of back pain to each individual. I have clients or I have people coming to me pointing to their upper back and say back pain. But to some people, back pain means the lower back. But I also have people coming to me showing their hips near their buttock area and call that back pain. What is your back pain, right? If you have identified your back pain, you know your body, then just avoid the movement that aggravates the pain. But if you're not sure what's going on there, what causes the pain, it will be best for you to consult a doctor or a physiotherapist first and to understand the condition of your body and take it from there. When you have back pain, don't ever think that it's okay to ignore it and just exercise through that pain. No, any pain in your body, it's a warning sign from your body. So it means there's something wrong there. So always try to fix the pain first before you force or try something new. Do not take back pain lightly, because back pain or any sort of pain can actually result or evolve into other problems later on. This is the part about compensation, right? So when you have your shoulder pain and you don't use this side of the arm, okay, you always use the right side. Later on, the right side will become stronger or fatigue, okay, because you're overworking the certain muscles, and on the other hand, you will start losing muscles or losing strength and losing all the coordination of the muscles on the other side. So when that happens, it takes longer time to resolve, and it will take different methods to find which works and to find out exactly which problem to tackle first. So your recovery process will be slightly longer. Any pain that lasts more than a week or two, try to consult a professional, get it assessed properly, and treat the problem well, and then move on with your life. Alright, that's the end of my Q&A session. I hope some of these answers or some of these pointers that I share out works for you. If you have more questions or if you would like me to elaborate on some of the points that I've spoken about, feel free to ask or to drop your questions in the comment section. I will do more Q&A videos to answer the most common questions. There are way more than all these questions, and I will definitely do more Q&A videos. See you!